Welcome to part 5 of walking on the Whipkey Ridge Warpath. Right now you're looking at classic Appalachia, as they call it. The Appalachian Mountains. Right in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains where we're at. If you get technical, they call it the dissected plateau. And there are technical people out there. And I didn't realize how many technical people there are when it comes to radical Islam. What do you mean, Islam? You know what? I'm not politically correct, jackass. If you don't know what Islamic terrorist is, you better go back to start to go and do not go straight to jail. Do not pass go. Because radical Islam is the Frankenstein monster that is conquering the world with political correctness. It's the perfect monster for these elite bankers that run this country. And right now we're divided more than ever again. You know, it seems like the more I try to unite people, you know, when I first started these videos, you know, I was calling out to the liberal patriots of this country. Please, my brothers and sisters, let's fight together and not be divided. And let's march on Washington together and end the war. And, you know, but no. What's Obama do? He gets them all stirred up like a bunch of freaking people that drank the Kool-Aid, you know? It's like anything this guy does, it's like he walks on water, you know? It's like this guy's the worst traitor in the history of our country, you know? And like I was saying, most of these people in Washington, D.C. who are the enemies, they aren't American. They're working for the bankers and they love their job. And they love taking us down. They love taking freedom down. And they've been in power longer than kings and queens of the history of the world. And when I said that the other day in the film, I said the history of this country. I meant to say, in the history of the world, there have been kings and queens haven't been in power as long as Madam Pelosi and Dianne Feinstein. What's wrong with you people out there in California for electing all these bitches? All these witches. The wicked witches of the West are in control of your minds out there or something. But yeah, we're divided more than ever. And the liberals, there's no arguing with them. They're always right, and they don't like to lose. And like I said, Hillary Clinton is the biggest liberal bitch in the history of the world, and a traitor, and she should be hung. If this was back in the days of the American Revolution or Civil War, or even hell, even the First World War, they'd hang her or shoot her. And Obama, they drag both their butts out in the courtyard, and they wouldn't even give them a cigarette anymore. In these days, you're not allowed to even have a cigarette before you get shot. Yeah, well, they don't shoot anybody anymore, which they should, and they should start right with all those people in Washington. I'm telling you, I pray for a military coup every day, and one day I'm going to wake up, and that's going to be the greatest story on the news. The great American patriots in our military destroy these evil bastards that are controlling everything. And the Federal Reserve, the first place they march on, they blow it up and burn all that money, and we start all over. And they put a guy like John F. Kennedy in charge. Wouldn't that be a great story? I mean, any science fiction writers out there, there's a good sci-fi movie for you, because it's not going to happen. But it is cool. We have the freedom to talk about stuff like this. The freedom of thought. Without the freedom of thought, there could be no such thing as wisdom. So for me to think out loud and to talk to you guys on my videos, I think it's really cool. Just like Charlie Sheen, the stuff he's saying, people were like flipping out on him. But I think it's cool because he said what's on his mind. Freedom of speech. It's the most beautiful weapon we have. See you in part 6 of Walking on the Whipkey Ridge Warpath. I hope you're enjoying my conversation. And if you liberals get offended by me talking about executing Hillary Clinton and Harry Reid, and at least it's not what they want to do to us. Like I said, if you do at the end of one of my videos, I was in horror because I was doing some research. I wanted to do a home studio video on how this revolution of the world right now reminds me a lot of the French Revolution. And I kept seeing a guillotine in my mind for some reason. And when I searched guillotine on the internet, why does FEMA camps and guillotines come up all the time in my searches? They have plans for us, my friends, and it's not good plans. Time to wake up and start smelling the coffee. Get off your butts and start trying to fight for freedom. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, it's time to hang a armchair quarterback job up and start doing the patriot job like Terry Ronzio. See you in the next video.